Shalom, President Ahmadinejad. Peace be upon you. The basic message is there is a new world order, and the new world order is redemption. The redemption of man and mankind. It is inclusive. Its new modality is humanomics. And what is humanomics? Humanomics is the new East-West convergence model. And its central organizing principle is receive and to give. It replaces giving to receive, which was exile's old model of man and mankind. It collapsed globally. A point of reference that I think is significant. You said many times, peace be upon the righteous one. Okay. I sincerely hope you mean that. For when he turns out to be Jewish, your rather predictable rant about the evils of Zionism, well, you should be aware that Zionism has indeed collapsed. It's replaced by humanomics, which is the post-East-West convergence model. Its central organizing principle, again, is receive and to give. And in that context, we'll see if indeed you mean the blessing of peace be upon the righteous one. Indeed, peace is upon the righteous one. Redemption is here. Exile has ended. It ended at 9/11, despite all the denials. In particular, the collapse of the local reality in Russia, in Yugoslavia, in Israel. Its Zionism was the local reality that collapsed here. In the Ba'athist regime in Iraq and many other countries around the world. Okay, so exile has ended. And so attacking Zionism is futile because it was a false liberation theology, which I would hasten to point out that some of your screed in your dialogic that is so frosty and rebuking of Israel and its Zionism takes no account of the fact that Zionism has collapsed. Okay, so we'll see how these things play out. And anyway, we bless the Iranian people, and we in Kabel B'Shvilatet, which is Hebrew for receiving to give, which is the central organizing principle. It's the new law of the Jewish people, and according to Halakha. And redemption is inclusive. It is not, and could never be, a shallow nationalism masked as liberation theology. That is the reason Zionism has been rejected. And so too will the screed that comes from you and political leaders in Iran that call for Israel's destruction. Israel will endure only with God's help and blessing, continually for all eternity. As long as there's a world, Israel will endure. That said, I would point out to you that the nationalism is the one that you are really attacking and criticizing, and the Jewish people are not to be associated with that. Having said that, we bless you and your family and your people in Kabel B'Shvilatet, and I thank you for listening. Shalom from Jerusalem. This is the Jerusalem narrative. Thank you.